Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I am your host, Roman Chavez, and with me as always,
Erik Icarus.
Eric.
What's up?
You can find us on Instagram at REC Podcast. You can follow me at Roman REC Podcast. And if you're looking in the discount aisles, stay away from the cream deals, because that's where Eric will be.
Can't get enough.
Can't get enough, man.
I'm eating, baby.
Yeah, and you gotta wait till those after Christmas deals because nobody ate them. You know?
Oh my god, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, now they're 13 cents a can. It's delicious. It's delicious. Eric, how was your Christmas?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good time? Good time with the fam?
Everyone was good.
Okay.
We survived it.
Aha.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, didn't have any drama.
No drama?
We don't have much drama in my house on Christmas for the most part. You know.
Good, man.
Yeah, it's all reserved for
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving and birthdays and Tuesdays. So yeah, no, it was good. You know, the kids had a good Christmas.
Good.
Your boy Roman had a good Christmas.
Yeah, you did.
Got me one of those arcade one-up video game arcade boxes, or how would you say it? Arcade.
Arcade stand
cabinet.
Cabinet.
Yeah,
sure.
arcade cabinet for the Marvel superheroes, X-Men, Children of the Atom, and this like Punisher side scroller.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Santa
stoked.
was very good to me, aka Mrs. Chavez. Shout out to my wife for being awesome, and I'm so
Yeah.
excited to play that and just beating you senseless.
On which one?
All of them.
I'm pretty good at fighting games.
Actually, you are so much better at fighting games than I am. Like, I feel like you rope-a-dope me and AJ. Like, we'll get together. We'll play like some NES Classic or SNES Classic, or full-on Mortal Kombat. And Eric just kind of I think you're toying with us.
Just kind of like get you that false sense of comfort.
Yeah,
and then lull you in, and then shabam.
Yeah,
With the sonic boom.
and then you come out with guile and making me feel like an idiot. Yeah, well, we'll see. Because
I'm excited.
in Marvel Superheroes, I don't know if you remember, it has Blackheart. Blackheart's a playable character. Yeah.
Oh.
You get to use the Infinity Gems and everything.
I remember, dude, that's a cool game.
It's going to be in the studio. So
Oh my god.
it'll be how we settle show disputes. We'll play one round. So whenever we disagree on the show, if we got to settle it on the arcade box.
Dude, I love it. That's so insane.
You heard it here first, kids.
Oh my god.
That's how we're gonna settle our differences,
That's
okay?
so good.
Whoever wins, it
That's
gets
it.
their
That's
way.
the rule.
Yeah, that's gonna be the rule. Oh man, this time of year,
Yes.
slow week for news, slow week for things coming out. There are some tidbits out there.
Yeah.
That, some people who are still burning that midnight oil, still trying to drop a little bit of knowledge while everybody's on vacation.
Yeah.
Because everybody should be on vacation, at least around Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah, I work on Christmas, you work on Christmas Eve and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's nice when you get a little something. There were some fun things. Probably the fun thing for me was apparently Martin Scorsese's daughter wrapped his presents in Marvel wrapping paper, which is hilarious. That's just hilarious.
How awesome is that?
It's
I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that. 'Cause obviously, what is Martin Scorsese? He might have you think this is funny?
yeah. Took a ball peen hammer to his daughter's knuckles right on Christmas in front of everybody. This is an announcement for all you schmucks. Eyebrows all crazy, all inflamed.
He would make a good Marvel character.
He could, yeah. Oh, that would be perfect. If they got Scorsese to have a bit role, yeah. Wise talking Mephisto. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where I was going. Oh yes.
So that's cute. That's very funny.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
There's some rumors about the Black Adam film, and that Hawkman and Hawkwoman may make an appearance.
I can see it.
Totally. Egypt times.
Mhm.
It's my understanding that I've never read a story in which old Kondak, where Black Adam is from,
Right.
and then honestly, I don't know if it's just Egypt in general that Shayara and oh man, I can't remember what Hawkman's name was.
Harvey Birdman?
Harvey Birdman of the Egyptian times. If Hawkman and Hawkwoman, if they were adjacent.
Sure.
I never felt like they were in the same time period,
Okay.
the same dynasty or anything. So it'll be interesting, but obviously are you a Hawkman, Hawkwoman? You know much
I'm a
about
fan.
them?
I don't know. I know of their powers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and part of their abilities, they were cursed,
Right.
so they die, and then as soon as they find each other again, the person who cursed them is reincarnated as well, and then kills them again. They're destined for this loop.
It's pretty awesome.
So
I like it.
they could still then be that original group, or the original duo, and then just this is their latest version.
Yeah.
So it could be something like that.
Totally. It could work really well. I mean,
that would be the smartest thing. It never even crossed my mind to do that, and that's a very Marvel maneuver. Like, hey, we're going to introduce not an entire Justice League and a Batman Superman movie, but let's introduce a couple more characters.
A couple notable, cool characters.
Yeah, because they really didn't introduce anybody in Shazam or Aquaman. In terms of like, these guys could play in the universe.
Right. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of world building.
No.
As far as those were concerned, and which was fine.
Yeah.
It was totally cool. Especially with Aquaman. That for me is one of my favorite self-contained superhero movies. Meaning, like, I'm good with this. Doesn't need to be connected.
Yeah,
to
I almost don't need a sequel at all.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to get it. Oh yeah, I'm happy to get it.
So but like you said, if we could just do one or two characters.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And they don't even have to play a big part. Just like come up in the lore, maybe a quick flashback.
Just like Hawkeye and Thor.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it's that was some cool news, and I mean, I'm craving JSA stuff. And having the Hawks, having Black Adam, we are definitely. I feel like we could.
That territory.
And I would love that. Getting Wildcat and the Golden Age Flash, the Golden Age Green Lantern,
with the Hermes helmet.
Yeah, the Hermes helmet, the Green Lantern with the cape and the purple.
Yeah. He was not really a Green Lantern, but
they're like his powers are more magic based than science based. You just have these old school characters,
right?
The Hour Man and Stargirl. Question's not a JSA character.
No, I thought he was. Okay.
No, Justice Society's more just like the Golden Age heroes. Okay. But the Question's an awesome character, and we should totally get Question in things as well.
I think we did. We got Rorschach.
Yeah. That's.
But not to say I wouldn't mind it.
Oh yeah.
Very cool character.
Yeah, because where Rorschach is on the spectrum, the Question is a little bit more sarcastic.
Yeah. He's got
fun.
some humor to him.
Yeah,
whereas Rorschach is just crazy.
I'm gonna break your legs. I'm gonna break your legs. You're gonna tell me what I want, and then I'm gonna break your legs. as you're welcome.
Yes.
But yeah, those kind of roots for that type of thing always get me excited. One of my customers at the comic book store I work at, he is constantly talking about wanting more JSA stuff. So
really?
I'm hoping that this kind of plays into that.
There is a spot for it.
Yes, I think so. I think so too.
I could be in for it. It could maybe make up for Justice League.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're not too far gone. Apparently, that leash is pretty long.
Sure.
The rope is real long,
right.
So it's not like they're gonna make something and I'm not gonna go to it.
They got our money.
Yeah.
Just how many times are you gonna get money?
I know. That's kind of where I'm getting at with Phoenix and X-Men things. But obviously, so if Fox still had it, I would be. But now that MCU's got it,
yeah, we're in good hands.
Yeah,
just gotta wait.
The mess ups get restarted, sure. So I'm fine with that.
Speaking of DC movie properties, I heard they are releasing the Snyder Cut. It's happening next year.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I'm hearing pretty confirmed reports. It's dropping.
I mean, at this point,
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Through what? What's the word I'm looking for?
By which medium stream,
sure. Yeah. But from what I understand, it's happening. It's going to happen.
I mean,
the fans spoke.
At this point, you've got to do it, and it's just so funny. I feel like the execs at Warner Brothers man, do they really want us to release this piece of garbage? They're trying to do us a favor, and we're just no, spit in my mouth.
It's like re-gifting a crappy gift.
Yeah.
It's like it's.
Oh, you got this same model?
Yeah, no, that's the exact one.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. It's gonna be the exact same Justice League movie, just with him in a black suit at some point. They just that was the it turns out the entire movie is a Snyder cut, except the black suit has changed.
And then you're gonna get some people that's genius.
Yeah. Oh, that makes us way better.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense.
This is an Oscar-nominated movie now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's absolutely.
But we'll have to see what 2020 brings us.
It's it's just gonna be one of those weird times that we were like, we want it, and they're like, fine, like.
You drag long enough, you get it.
I know. Yeah.
But be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's gotta be the best movie ever. Because every big major company, they want to not release the best product they can to the masses. Because they're not gonna make. God, I want them to just go balls out. I want them to release it in theaters.
Oof.
Like, all right, guys.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, let's do it. We're not gonna. We'll put Zach in a position to promote the film how he wants. If any of the cast wants to, they can as well. But like, we're not gonna break the bank on redoing this.
Right.
And then we'll see how it goes. I would love that. I would actually respect that more if they did the Snyder Cut in the theater
instead of just like, okay, here it is.
Yeah, 2 years later,
toss it on
Snyder
Netflix.
Cut.
Okay.
And it's too brazen. They're not.
No.
They don't have the guts to do it.
No.
But oh man, yeah. Well, we'll see.
Time will tell.
They just keep. Every week we're getting some kind of Snyder Cut news.
Something. It's in the air.
Yeah.
And people want it.
They do.
We kind of want it.
Yeah, I feel like Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa were partying a lot on set, and they don't remember what the cut was, so they're just like,
yeah, which one was that again?
Release it, man!
Like, I gotta know what was happening.
Yeah, like we put Ben Affleck in rehab. Whatever happened here, it changed the man.
It destroyed Ben Affleck's career again.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, DC.
I think he just likes to. He's like, oh, I'm starting to get a little too famous again. Like, I'm better when I'm the underdog,
Yeah.
It's because it's like twice now.
It's really weird. You like rooting for him.
Yeah.
And when he actually succeeds, you're like, he's on the up. Oh, he's doing good.
Yeah. I feel like that's how Nick Cage was at one point too.
Sure.
Like you almost rooted for Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's probably in that conversation as
He's
well.
He's there.
It's absolutely insane.
Oh, Johnny.
I know.
Talking about someone who needs to be a superhero.
I know.
In a superhero property.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many cool. I would think he'd be a good ghostwriter, to be honest with you.
Oh, he would have been an excellent ghostwriter when he was younger. I don't think he does it now. But he'd be a great Mephisto. To your point, he'd be an excellent Mephisto.
Boom.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it.
I would be very much into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, more so than Marty Scorsese as Mephisto. Actually, I see Marty Scorsese more as the mole man. So instead of having those just like slit for eyes, it's just like where the eyebrows are.
Yeah. Oh, Marty.
Oh my gosh.
We love you. Come on the show, man.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, dude. Have your people get with our people.
Yeah,
I guess.
Call Christine.
Yeah. Should get it all. Should get it all.
Chug it up.
One of the podcasts that I really like is Fat Man Beyond with Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin. One of our favorites. Kevin Smith. There's a very strong divide in the people who like him who don't. But he recently on a show had Bill Sienkiewicz, the artist, from Moon Knight. He's been around, New Mutants, done a lot of things. And the reason I bring up this podcast is because Sienkiewicz says, hey, and I don't know if I'm saying his name right, I'm not going to lie, says that he's been contacted by the director of New Mutants and gave him a link to a new trailer.
Okay.
And he says the trailer's great. And he kind of like gives this like project his blessings. Sure. It's not like he created the New Mutants, but he did some defining storylines.
Sure, yeah.
And he says, according to Sienkiewicz, that the Marvel Studios kind of gives this movie their blessing. Does that mean it's getting a theatrical release? No. With all of these things, that's why this is such a weird time of year because a lot of people are on vacation, and I do think that these types of things are planted so that we keep talking a little bit. All of these, it's all rumor, it's all hearsay, it's all this, it's all that. It's like, who's leaking this stuff on their Christmas break? But, this episode was from last week with Kevin, Mark, and Sienkiewicz.
Right.
But that's interesting that they're still going, because if you kids remember, and I mean, if you saw the trailer, the movie looks cool, it just doesn't look like much of anything. Like, if it wasn't called New Mutants, I'd have no idea what that movie was in New Mutants.
It looks like a pretty decent horror movie.
Could be. That's
but what I got from it. But like you said, you have to persuade me that it was an X title.
Yeah, it's had at least two release dates that have been moved.
Yes.
2 or 3.
I mean, this going back years, right? Spanning back years.
Yeah, the movie's been done for probably 3 years. and because the New Mutants poster and Deadpool 2 teaser poster came out at the exact same time.
What?
Deadpool come and gone, baby.
Yeah, I own it.
You know, or Deadpool 2, not Deadpool 1. Sorry.
No,
Deadpool 2. Yeah, still. Yeah. So
God.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know, man. You feeling anything about that? Does that make you feel? Does that comfort you? Does it make you want to watch it more, or are you just kind of like,
You know, it really doesn't
Okay.
entice me at all. I like the fact that Sienkiewicz says, "Hey guys, go check it out," because you do feel like you're gonna put your name on it. I don't know what his cut is. I mean, he didn't create the New Mutants.
Sure.
So I don't know if he gets any type of rights to it because they're using some of his material.
Sure.
I personally don't know off the top of my head if he created any of these New Mutant characters.
Okay.
So I can't speak to that for
his
sure.
stamp of approval may be on part of like Chris Claremont. Say they gave, or did he create?
Yeah, I mean Claremont, I would take more because Claremont's very vocal about when he doesn't care for something.
Okay.
So I would take that more, but like. Sienkiewicz, while he seemed like a nice guy and was very interesting to hear in this Kevin Smith interview,
Sure.
He, I don't know.
Do you think there was maybe some ulterior motives there? Like maybe the studio was hey, maybe they will push your book a little more if you got a new book.
I feel like all artists, even by today's standards, but definitely by back then, it was a feast or famine mentality.
Sure.
So maybe he's like, hey guys, like. He definitely has a
bunch
bunch
we're
of...
all hoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you pay me, you pay RAC Podcast. We will podcast your birthday party, kids. All right? If you want Eric Icarus there doing some type of inappropriate balloon animals because he only knows 2 shapes, we're here for you. I will commentate. And he also has some fire tricks not suitable for all ages.
Man. Oh, yeah. That's the 10 p.m. show.
Yeah.
But
so he's got his own properties that are out there in the ether. So maybe if he seems like he's a company man,
that's what I'm saying. They might push
some of his other stuff.
So
and that's just me not being not seeing the good in people.
I think you're absolutely right. But that's the business.
I'm curious to think, and if it's true, because again, I haven't seen any of this corroborated by anybody else. If it's true that Marvel gives it their stamp of approval, how interesting would it be if they kind of use this to somewhat springboard their X universe,
right?
Or a way to bring in some of the X people as well.
Watch it be. I was thinking like maybe watch it be like amazing.
Yeah.
Say it's amazing, and then they're like, wow, we're gonna have to like bring these. We might have to bring this in.
Yeah, it could be a backdoor way of bringing in mutants.
Sure,
bringing in something. I think that's
very interesting.
I think that's wishful thinking, but.
Sure.
If it does come out and get a theatrical release, I mean, it's Marvel's property.
Yeah, totally. And they can do whatever they want with it, obviously, but it's going to be... I just think it would be odd. Something like a holdover from the old regime that was like overlooked and was super good, and they had to pull it into their own thing.
Well, you were telling me some stuff about John Hamm. That was
I thought... It was interesting because I guess... They had shot a scene where John Hamm was supposed to be Mr. Sinister.
Oh,
that was going to be the post-credits scene, but then they saw how abysmal the X franchise was doing.
Yeah.
And so they were okay, we're going to scrap Sinister, and we're shooting it with Antonio Banderas now, and he's going to be an unconfirmed villain at this point. We just know he's going to be somebody at the end. But why even do a post-credit? If you know you're the last installment to anything, you know?
You got to remember, this movie's been done since like late 2016, early 2017.
Sure.
So like the merger wasn't, it was a twinkle in somebody's eye, but we didn't know.
No.
It was just a hope.
For sure, yeah.
Help me, Kevin Feige. You're our only hope.
I'm glad. Get it out there. John Hamm as Sinister
would be great.
Cool.
It would be great, especially if you play off the Jack the Ripper stuff, you play off the Victorian time Nathaniel Essex.
He's got that look.
I would love that. Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean...
Totally. Is there any more dapper a person in history?
No, I love Jim. No.
Maybe Clark Gable is in
Sean
that conversation.
Connery,
yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah, but man, John Hamm
is...
For a guy who doesn't really seem to get leading roles in anything
which is odd.
other than Mad Men, but that guy, he's always good in everything.
Everything he's been in. The Town... Tag.
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
He's like arguably the best part of Bridesmaids.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor with comedic timing, and he's great to watch.
Oh yeah.
He's mercurial. Like damn, I want to watch more of him. And you're right, but it's sad.
Yeah.
Maybe MCU gets on this. Like, you know what? I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Let's get John Hamm into something here. Yeah, I don't know what he'd be good in, or who, rather.
No,
Sinister.
Yeah, I want that now.
You want Sinister.
I'm bummed that I'm not going to get that. We talked about that on a previous episode, some of the villains that we want to see in the MCU.
Oh, sure.
Sinister is at the tippy top of that list.
It's got to be.
Definitely an absolute for the X-Men universe, but just the MCU in general, he is in the top 10 list.
Yes. I think
he might be top 5 for me in the all Marvel. In all of the Marvel comic book villains, Sinister might be top 5.
I'm with you. No, absolutely. Big time. I think when Marvel's finally rolls out their X franchise, I think he needs to be their first big bad for the first phase.
You think that they can get away from Magneto?
I think if they were smart, they would maybe only make Magneto a villain for maybe 2 movies. Not the lead-up character. Not like the Thanos character. For that first wave or whatever. You know what I mean? I think he could be 2 movies and then he's not bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
You know? But he's... I always saw him as... You agree with what he's doing. Almost like Thanos.
Yeah.
They're not completely bad.
And a big part of the...
Sinister, it's in the name.
Being a Holocaust survivor, too, like, builds in some, like, dude, like, he's trying to prevent this from happening again.
He's gone through it.
Yeah, he's like...
He's seeing the beats.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And if I have the power, literally the power to stop this.
But what's so great and complex about Magneto, wow, we really went off our tangent.
That's fine.
Is he's trying to prevent this while also being Hitler.
Mm. That's brilliant, man.
Superiority and trying to protect a lesser species.
Sure.
I don't mean,
and just using Hitler motives in thought, like, it's just evolution.
We are mutant superior. We are superior.
We're going to outlive them, and We got to force our hand. And, like very good observation.
It's
that's
such
very,
an overlooked thing about.
Yeah, I've never
Magneto.
even heard anybody bring that up.
Yeah.
That's freaking. Wow.
Yeah.
You kind of stopped me in my tracks there, man. But back to John Hammond.
Yeah.
Sinister all the way. I think we need to find a way to get that in there.
I know.
But Antonio, I don't even want to speculate. I don't know who he could be. Maybe they will just make him Sinister.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Like it seems like a waste of Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Not like he's been cranking him out.
I think he'd be good as something in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not an awful actor. He's not the best, but he's got. I always look at their faces.
Yeah,
like he's got a good expressive. Yeah, he could pull. I see him more as a villain.
Oh, completely.
You know, maybe part of the Hellfire Club. I don't know. He's got that kind of suave.
Yeah, I would like them to go back to the Hellfire Club. Like, I think
do it good.
We need. I want more Sebastian Shaw.
Yes. Bacon was great.
Yeah, Bacon was fine. Yeah, that character was very.
We need
very
ham
cool.
and bacon in the same movie.
Oh man, bacon and ham. Bacon and legs. All right. No, I've got the X juices are flowing.
Oh, now, I know it, dude. Because it's right on the horizon, and we're getting this.
So close. It's so close.
We're gonna get a fair shake on the Phoenix Saga eventually.
I hope so.
You know,
God, I want
when we're in our 50s, maybe.
I want it. I saw another rumor today that Kevin Feige is also going to start being involved in some of the comic book aspects of the business too.
Oh.
That again, none of this is corroborated, guys. It's all hearsay.
All I gotta say is hearsay always has a grain.
Yeah, especially in our business. Mm-hmm. Especially in our business.
Comes from somewhere.
And did you eat that?
I did.
Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, there's a piece of food here, and I want to make sure the dog didn't get to it. Sorry, you know these dogs, man. They are slick. They are slick.
Weirdest digression we've had on the show.
Yes. It was quite distracting, and I blame you. Yeah, we've got it on the horizon. We've got good stuff coming. You know, I need some Alkalites. I need Exodus. I want the Colossus switch.
Oh man.
You know, like there's so much.
They got to have a huge build up for that.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be
like I'm saying it's got to be a good
Yes.
6 movies, and then we get the...
Yeah.
Oh my, so it punches people.
Yes.
In the guts, man. 'Cause remember when you read that?
Oh, yeah. I could not believe...
We couldn't believe it. You're like, no, that's not Colossus.
Yeah.
Like, what? But then the reasoning was great.
Yeah.
I mean...
And if you don't know what we're talking about the storyline called Fatal Attraction, in which, you know, a bunch of mutants have been killed previous to this thing called the Legacy Virus, and Colossus's little sister succumbs to it. She dies because of the Legacy Virus. It's a virus that only kills mutants. Yeah. And Colossus just doesn't know where he fits anymore in this world, and he ends up like betraying the X-Men and siding with Magneto, and like is a member of what in the comics is called the Acolytes, which is a team of like Magneto supporters, and it was like a crazy thing.
He was a bad guy there for a minute. He wore a cape.
Because bad guys wear capes. Okay, Syndrome from Incredibles 1.
No capes though,
no capes, man. Yep, but he had it, and it was the death of him. You know?
He looked like a. He looked like a drum major.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. He was real into it. He was just missing the hat. The hair was high. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all this in tow.
Yeah.
I look towards 2020, and I'm just like, it's coming.
We're coming up. You know, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to do a best of, worst of.
Sure.
We're gonna have to have some fun.
Yeah,
with
the year-end wrap-ups before the year is up.
It's gonna be our first year-end wrap-up. Yeah.
I can't believe we've gone this far, dude.
Oh man, we're coming up on the year anniversary in March.
Yeah,
it's coming
up. You know what? And a lot of stuff happening on the show too.
Yep,
lots of cool things, people.
Yep. The all nude, all audio podcast is coming up.
The too hot for YouTube.
Yeah. Just kidding, kids. Just kidding. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That has been our show. If you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Leave us a comment. What kind of weird stuff did you hear over the break? How was your Christmas?
Yes.
How was all of that stuff? It's just been a good time. Let us know what kind of swag you got. You know, we want to hear and see the things that Santa brought you.
Yes.
Eric, what did you learn today?
I need a bacon and ham movie.
Oh my God, yeah. Just so much meat, you know? And, both those guys have, that gets brought up a lot.
It does. I've heard things.
Southern regions.
Yes, I've heard things.
Now I'm completely distracted. I learned that,
that would be a delicious movie.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. I learned that Marvel's power knows no bounds. This movie doesn't look that good. It doesn't look like a New Mutants movie. No. But it looks like a cool film. And if it's true what Sienkiewicz is saying, that that it is good and has Marvel's blessing.
But you think Marvel would have been like, it's good.
Yeah. Good job, kids. Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, I learned that I'm a little bit more excited for this movie than I thought.
Okay.
So, guys, that has been our show. I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Erik Icarus.
Thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you next time.